Why settle with one woman when you can date the entire bridal party, right? Of course, I'm joking. Hit the like button if you liked my joke or even if you hated it. But seriously, let's talk about how to date multiple women without turning your life into a soap opera. Now, some of you might be thinking, why on earth would I want to date more than one woman at a time? Well, the answer is simple. It's about exploration. It's about opportunity. It's about discovering what you want from a relationship and who you want to be in one with. You see, dating isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. It's a journey of self-discovery, a voyage into the unknown depths of the human heart. And just like any good explorer, you're going to want to check out more than one destination before you decide on your final port of call. So, let's clear the air here. Dating multiple women isn't about being a player. Players are just guys with a lot of time on their hands and a severe lack of emotional maturity. No, this is about being a man who understands his desires, his needs, and is not afraid to pursue them. But let's not sugarcoat things. Dating multiple women is a delicate dance. It requires finesse, tact, and above all, respect. Respect for the women you're seeing and respect for yourself. After all, you're not trying to deceive anyone or play with anyone's feelings, you're just trying to figure out what works best for you. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, that's all well and good, but how do I manage all of this? Good question. The key to successful juggling is balance. Balance your time, balance your emotions, and above all, balance your intentions. Be honest, be open, and be respectful. And who knows, you might just find your perfect match, or matches. And remember guys, this isn't about collecting women like Pokemon cards, it's about finding the right match for you, or matches, if you're into that kind of thing. Welcome, and thank you for tuning into our channel where we teach you only the best and proven strategies and tricks to get the woman of your dreams, or as many as you want. Now before you start swiping right like a man possessed, there are some golden rules you need to follow. Rule number 1. Always be honest. Trust me, the last thing you want is a surprise visit from an angry girlfriend, or worse, girlfriends. Honesty, my dear Casanovas, is not just the best policy, it's the only policy. You see, dating multiple women isn't about deceit or manipulation. It's about being open, transparent, and above all, respectful. You're not a con artist, you're a gentleman with a heart so big it has room for more than one. So, when you're out there, painting the town red with your charm, remember, honesty is your best wingman. It saves you from awkward surprises, uncomfortable confrontations, and those dreaded "we need to talk" texts. Moving on to communication, the lifeblood of any relationship. Whether you're seeing one woman or 5, clear and open communication is key. Here's a tip. Keep them in the loop. If you're not ready for exclusivity, say so. If you're seeing other people, be upfront about it. It's better to risk a bit of discomfort now than face a tsunami of drama later. And finally, respect. Treat every woman you're dating with the same level of respect you'd want in return. This isn't a game, and they're not pawns on your chessboard. They're individuals with feelings, needs, and expectations, just like you. If you're not careful, disregarding these golden rules can lead to some unpleasant consequences. Hurt feelings, broken relationships, and a reputation that could make Casanova himself shudder. And let's not forget about those surprise visits from angry girlfriends I mentioned earlier. Trust me, they're not fun. So to wrap up, rule number 1, be honest, communicate openly, and show respect. It's not just about juggling dates, it's about juggling feelings and emotions too. Rule number 2, never mix up their names. Trust me, calling Sarah by Jessica's name at dinner doesn't end well. Trust me, I know. So you've got your dates lined up and you're ready to go. But how do you keep all these women interested without spreading yourself too thin? Well, it's a delicate balancing act, my friend. Imagine you're a circus performer juggling fiery torches. Each woman is a torch. Hot, exciting, and a challenge to handle. You wouldn't want to drop any and definitely don't want to get burned. So how do you manage? The first secret is time management. It's like you're the CEO of your own love life. You've got meetings, lunches, evening functions, all with different women. You need to manage your time like a boss. Prioritize. Who gets the prime slots? Who gets the lunch breaks? And remember, no double booking. There's nothing more disastrous than 2 dates showing up at the same place. Trust me, I've been there. Next, give each woman the attention she deserves. You know how you feel when someone really listens to you? When they remember your preferences, your stories, your quirks? That's how you want each of your dates to feel. Make them feel special, unique, because they are. Now, this might seem overwhelming. How do you keep track of different conversations and interests? Here's a tip. Keep notes. No, I'm not suggesting you carry around a notebook like some private detective, just use your phone. After each date, jot down a few points about the conversation, her interests, her dislikes. It'll be a lifesaver when you're juggling multiple conversations, but here's the catch. You're not trying to be a chameleon, changing colors to suit each woman. Be genuine, be you, because at the end of the day, you're not trying to deceive anyone. You're just a man, navigating the exciting, sometimes chaotic world of dating. Remember, you're not trying to clone yourself. You're just trying to date multiple women without them feeling neglected. It's a tall order, but hey, who said dating was easy? Alright, so you're dating multiple women and it's going well. But what happens when you want to end things with one or more of them? Well, that's where the exit strategy comes in. Now, I know what you're thinking. Exit strategy? Sounds like a Mission Impossible movie. But trust me, gentlemen, this isn't as daunting as it sounds. It's all about handling things with grace, respect, and honesty. First off, remember that honesty is the best policy. It might be tempting to spin a web of lies or excuses, but that's not the way to go. You don't have to give a detailed explanation. A simple, "I'm not feeling the connection I thought I would," or "I think we're better off as friends," will suffice. However, I must stress, timing is everything. You don't want to drop the bomb in the middle of a romantic dinner or at her best friend's wedding. Choose a neutral setting. Somewhere public, but not too crowded, and always do it face to face. Breaking up via text or call is a big no-no. It's impersonal and, quite frankly, a coward's way out. Next, let's talk about the importance of being respectful. Always remember, just because you're ending things doesn't mean you have to be rude or mean. End things on a positive note, appreciate the time you've spent together, and make sure she knows there's no hard feelings. And here's a pro tip, fellas. Never ever say, "It's not you, it's me." It's cliché, overused, and nobody believes it anyway. Instead, focus on the fact that you're just not compatible, and that's okay. Not everyone you date has to be a love story for the ages. Finally, be ready to give her space. After a breakup, no matter how amicably you've handled it, she might need some time to process things. So don't be surprised if she doesn't want to hang out immediately or even stay friends. And remember, burning bridges isn't cool. You never know when you might run into these women again, or when you might need a +1 for a wedding. So, there you have it, gentlemen. The art of dating multiple women. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for the challenge, it can be a thrilling ride. We've covered the ins and outs of this delicate dance, from mastering the art of juggling, where we learned that the secret is in the balance and not dropping any of the balls, to understanding the golden rules. Remember, honesty and respect are your best friends in this game. If you're upfront about your intentions, you're less likely to find yourself in hot water later on. Then we dove into the balancing act, where we explored the importance of giving each woman her due time and attention. This is not about playing games or being deceitful, but about enjoying the company of different women and bringing a dash of excitement to your life. We also discussed the exit strategy. As exhilarating as this may be, there will come a time when you'll need to make a graceful exit. The key? Be kind, be gentle, and always leave them better than you found them. But here's the final word, fellas. This journey isn't for everyone. It requires finesse, a certain level of emotional intelligence, and a dash of daring. It's about exploring the diverse landscape of human connection, not about exploiting feelings or breaking hearts. Remember, every woman you date is a unique individual with her own dreams, fears, and aspirations. Treat them with the respect they deserve, and you'll find that the rewards far outweigh the challenges. And one more thing, this isn't a numbers game. It's not about how many women you can date at once, but about the quality of connections you make. Each relationship, each interaction, should be meaningful and enriching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. And remember, gentlemen, in the game of love, it's not about the number of women you date, but the quality of the connections you make. Now go forth and conquer, responsibly, of course. Watch this next video.